So switching gears, I wanted to talk about March goals, and I made a get ready with me on TikTok kind of touching on this, but I wanted to go a little more in detail. So as someone who has dealt with anxiety, perfectionism, and even like social anxiety, I have felt, not even recently, but I just feel like in general, there's this feeling of like being stuck just energetically. And so I've kind of realized, like, bitch, no wonder you feel like this. You do the same thing like every day. And yeah, my everyday routine is healthy. Like when you watch a video of like motivational morning routine, first I get up at 5 a.m. and then I meditate and I journal and I take my supplements and I go to the gym and then I get some work. Like that's me. The routine is great and perfect and fine. But that's not where you grow. And as someone who is very, self-growth, self-help, let me read a book, let me better myself, the Virgo moon's really coming out. I feel like it's easy to just be like, yeah, I'm on the right path because, I'm not drinking maybe, which is great, whatever. But when you're in the comfort of your everyday routine, yeah, you're going to grow in some ways, especially if you're like, okay, I'm going to start doing this instead of going out, instead of like spending extra money, instead of like sleeping until noon every day, whatever, that's great. But like when it gets to the point of I am not growing in this routine, you need to make the change and get comfortable being uncomfortable. So that's something I've talked about before, and I feel like I've really trying to remind myself of it lately. I'm moving again soon, and I really don't want to be in a new big city. I know this will happen, but I just really want to ingrain in myself like, bro, year of yes, in the sense of I feel like I have really held myself back in a lot of instances because of anxiety, social anxiety. Oh my God, I don't know. This is new. This is scary. This is uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. And I'm sick of it, bro. Like, I think one of the main things I've realized over the past year, and I've talked to you guys about this a lot, is, I don't know, something about turning 24. Not that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so old. But something about it, bro, I was just like, bro, for the first time ever, I'm feeling like time passing. And I mean, this was a year of a lot of change for me as well. Let me know if you can relate. And your brain developing, so you're realizing stuff. But it's like, oh my God, like life really is what you make it. And your everyday routine is also what you make it. So while it's great to have a little routine and your aesthetic, whatever, and oh my God, I'm going to the gym, like, yes, I'm healthy, I'm great, but like, where's the growth and where's the fulfillment? And so I've just really been trying to remind myself to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So in March, I want to definitely work on this. I don't want to drink in March, and I haven't been drinking really anyway, except for when I went on my trip, so I don't really think that'll be hard. But I want to try like a new workout class. On the weekends I don't go to the gym, so I'm like, maybe I can get up and run first thing. It'll get my juices flowing and it'll just kind of change my routine. Do longer amounts of time on the Stairmaster. I'm up to 20 minutes right now. I used to be able to do 45 minutes. I don't know why this is like, I see this all the time now. I don't know if someone is talking about like a specific workout that's 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. I used to do that, but I did 20 minutes today, so I don't know. And also just not being afraid to be embarrassed, especially for me when it comes to posting stuff online. I feel like even though I have been doing this for the longest time, I still get very self-conscious and embarrassed, especially when it comes to trying new things, like with my content, and when it comes to collaborating. I definitely have branched out a little bit by doing some interviews on my podcast here and there, but like literally the idea of emailing someone like, oh my God, do you want to be on my podcast? That is so scary to me. So that's something also that I need to kind of get over. Not even get over, but like get through. It's not about not feeling embarrassed or not feeling scared. It's about like doing it while being those feelings. I think when you have a goal and when you accomplish that goal, when you set yourself to that goal, like I want to stretch, I want to do a deep stretch yoga 3 times a week and you do it, that just builds so much confidence and trust in yourself, because your like nervous system and your subconscious and just like your body realizes like, oh, when we say we're going to do something, we are going to do it and follow through. And I feel like that helps so much with trusting your intuition, and it makes it so much easier to do the hard thing next time. I talked, was that last week, about how I feel like the new year really starts in March. That's when life really changes and kind of begins. And so I just really want to be on my A game, and I just want to come through for myself. I want to feel fulfilled, and I want to do shit that's ultimately going to make me happy and fulfilled in all aspects. And just because the routine is like fine, like, oh, whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that, I don't want to say it's working, but it's like, bro, you could be doing like the perfect daily routine and like be unfulfilled and sad. So let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you have any things in mind or ways that you get out of your comfort zone. It could even be something as small as taking a new route to the gym or to work or to school, trying a new machine at the gym, trying a workout class at your gym that you've never tried before. Also in March, this is kind of related, I guess, but I definitely want to do a no spend month in the sense of not spending money on any clothes, skincare, makeup, just extra stuff that I don't need, especially before moving. You know, I don't want to accumulate more stuff, and I definitely want to save my coins. So let me know if you want to try that. I know a lot of people did it in February, I think probably because it was like, it's kind of that in-between month and it's a shorter month. But this works for me to do it in March as well. So let me know if you want updates.